time for... Sorry, it's gonna be a short one. I'm at maximum gonna be on for like probably 2 hours, 3 hours. And that's till server close, so I don't even know if I'll be on that long. Oh, why is my thing so small? Alright. Oh geez, everything's loading. Hello? This looks great. Hi. Oh, it looks great. Do you know where everyone else is? Okay, thank you. This looks awesome. Tell me if you need anything. Oh, hello, friend.
Yeah, there really isn't.
What?
Yeah, there's nothing really. Just me.
What's happening? Why is everyone here?
It's trying to help us, Telemon. Just because I didn't get anything out of it doesn't mean I didn't try.
What's going on?
There's someone down with her. I don't know.
Are you talking about Gaia? What happened?
Yeah, just the same. There's nothing you can do.
Me?
No. Us. Any of us.
Oh. I thought
I don't know.
I don't know.
Mafia Man's our closest thing. But she doesn't know what he's doing. She's doing things. She doesn't understand. He's bargaining with people, with things she didn't know existed. He's pinned to places even she's not aware of, or something like that. All I can do is just make sure he's not alone. That's the only solution she ever gave me. There's nothing. I thought maybe I had it. I thought maybe with Juno's books, I would have figured something out. But no, I'm in the same fucking place I was before I came here. But no, this time I just... No, we're probably all gonna die. No, hope we're not. I thought the creaking, I thought the fire, the hymn, that any of that would mean anything. I thought maybe him was lying to you, lying to Gaia, that Gaia was lying to us. But I can't prove that. I just want to believe that because it makes sense.
Makes sense about what? I'm
Because it's
sorry.
the only way. Anything.
What's the only way?
It's the... If they lied to us, that means there is a way. So if they lied to us, I would have some hope. It was the only thing I was going off of. Because sure, if I chose to believe all of them, if I chose to believe Gaia when she said there was nothing, then him when he said he was doing everything he could, then I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be trying to bargain with her, trying to figure something out. If I just believed them, then I would have no ambition. But look where having ambition got me. The same damn place. Same place I would have been. I want to think one of them is lying. Something is wrong and there's something we can do. But no. It's always leave it to Dad to do something. Leave it to him to fucking carry everything. And she didn't know how I could help him. Because I could do so much more than just be company. I can do so much more than make sure he's not alone. But he'd never let me do that. But I think it's time. I think I deserve to do something for him. After he extended our deadline. After he... The deadline that already extended so far. Not the one, not anything new. The tree.
Oh, okay.
But...
No, that's... What are you talking about?
But he won't. Something. What if I want to? He's done it for, what, 19 years? Do you think I'm not owed one little, just anything?
What are you planning to do? You're worrying me.
I don't know what I'm planning to do. I was trying to get ideas. And she could tell me nothing. Earth herself doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So I don't either. He needs to accept help. If he accepted help, he wouldn't have turned out this way. If Juno accepted help, if anyone who ever experienced whatever the hell they're going through, maybe it wouldn't have happened. Maybe we could have prolonged it, yeah, but maybe it would have happened. But we don't live in a world where either of them get that choice. They've been alone. And it landed Juno in the grave, and I don't think Mafia Man's far off. If he keeps doing what he's doing without so much as asking for help, I try and ask him, what can I do? Nothing. There's nothing you need to do. I'm not just your daughter. I'm not just his daughter. I'm someone. I'm one of the last people on this earth. I want to fucking do something about it. But no. Nothing can be done. Maybe the eyes will work. But that's one thing. And if it doesn't... I'm out of ideas.
Just cry. It's okay.
I've already cried way too much. I don't need to do it anymore. That entire conversation, I could, barely keep a straight face, so... It's just so stupid.
Yeah. what happened, but you don't. It's okay to cry about whatever the hell happened.
All I've been doing is feeling fucking sorry for myself every fucking day. Since I remembered that he was my dad, I felt like shit. I've been crying to you, to Xochi, to Delamon, to One Piece, to Channel, to Warrior. More than once for most of them. To him. I'm done. I don't want to cry anymore. I just want to fucking get things done. Because look at me. If crying got me anywhere, we'd be in Perry's world by now. Gaia would be at rest. No.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking shut up, bitch.
No, I accidentally.
Fucking that image. What did I do, bro?
That was totally on purpose. I know it was.
No, it wasn't.
My God. Oh no. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, the fireworks go crazy outside my window, bro. Okay. All right. Just, I'm done. I'm sick of it. If we just gotta be together. No one can be alone. No one can be isolated.
I know. That's
because that's guaranteeing death. My goat movement. No, bro.
No! Hi, it's me, Telemon's guardian angel, except I'm not an angel because Telemon isn't, like, religious.
Telemon, like, guardian
screaming for
spirit. Oh, bro. Oh, the emotional fucking, like, whiplash, bro.
Speaking of together, what the hell did y'all learn?
Oh, that's a great question.
Not a lot.
Not
keep
a
it a
lot.
buck. Gaia's on, like, her last legs.
Yeah, that's something I already knew.
Her text was, like, Ray low-key.
Ooh, that's not good.
Her text was getting, like, paler every
progressively.
other message.
Oh, shit.
And then Pale mentioned, talked about resin a little bit, and she was friends with my dad, which I kind of already knew. Hurt to hear it be said though, shit lie. Trying to think of anything. I put all my effort into fucking solving, bro. So I tried writing notes down. One thing I did write down is she wants to become a star after she dies. So that fucking made me viscerally upset. The thing that sucks is I'm not recording most of them, but every time it would just, like, I knew it was just gonna keep glitching, and I would have to.
It's because you're playing full screen. It's because you're playing full screen.
Oh, it's okay. Well, sometimes it works. Like, just the Windows part screen. It's just sometimes it does. Just press
F11 and just like make it a maximized window, but don't have it like rules.
It is maximized. Like with the taskbar and everything at the bottom, because that's how I play. Because it works sometimes. Like, I was able to get some of the screenshots, but other times I would press it wrong, and it would do the snipping, which would make me miss out on the text, because the text, like, has, like, a very short time that it's on screen, so. But I got, like, this, but not a whole lot. I felt so bad, I was just yelling at her. It was basically me just being like, are you lying to us? Is someone lying to us? Because, I don't know, Warrior had Juno's books, and I read them, and I don't know.
And what did Gaia say?
Again, I have the worst memory ever. But nothing remarkable with, the main thing I brought up was the thing with the creaking. About someone, let me read it word for word. Using their flesh to fuel their flame, and I was like, who is using their flesh? Because obviously that's wood, And why, and how can we stop them? Or, like, why do these creaking keep showing up? And why are they asking us not to hurt them? But I think basically the gist, someone correct me if they, I don't know. But, I have the worst memory ever. But it was pretty much like, you know, I think they just did, low-key just did not want to die. They're like, please stop hurting us, bro. It wasn't like super deep, I don't think. It was just like, they don't want to be hurt or something, so. And the fire, you know, I'm sure like something before Juno was burning the stuff or something, or and specifically she said like they were using the wood to build stuff, I guess. So that's probably also why they were like, or they used it to build stuff at some point, and that's probably why they were complaining as well. So but yeah, Juno had some stuff. It, you know, most of it's nothing too remarkable. The questions that Juno has. There's a book called New Home, which is, I believe, about a guy visiting a pale forest. And then,
I haven't read that one.
Yeah. And give it back when you're done, because I'm just keeping all of them. A single hole, bro. Oh, dude, everything fucking hurts. My eyeball.
Oh, is that the one about the guy going to the Pale Forest? There was pictures that go with that.
Oh, there were pictures. Yeah, that is the pale forest one.
Yeah, there's like 10 chronological pictures that were also in the chest. Don't know if Juno put those anywhere.
I know. Boryer just said he found these at the body thing, so I don't know if someone else got to it first or whatever. But he has all the books, so I don't know why he wouldn't have the pictures that go with it. But the other books are just the biographies for him, 2 of them, and then the diary, and then the questions. But I don't know. Oh, goodness me. Single floating beehive. The goopy noise it makes, bro, scares me.
What about the goop in Gaia's Lyceum?
The gooping guys, I see him, bro. Ugh. Oh my god.
Okay.
So I was getting especially worked up because the book at the bottom, that we've had for a while, said it's the place in 1,000 endings, and I'm like, well, why the fuck do we not get 1,000 endings, bro? We get one. We get single ending. We get singular endings. Ugh, whatever.
Damn.
And also the compass
so...
to Juno's grave is gone. I don't know who got rid of that, but the compass to Juno's grave is gone, but I don't know where the fuck it went. I shan't lie to you. It honestly probably someone just like got rid of it, but I don't know.
Oh, I thought for some reason I had it.
Wasn't me.
Okay, it wasn't at Emerald Deck on Discord, so I don't fucking know who took it. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Not me, so...
Yeah, and even the item frame is gone, so I don't know who. And OP, I asked, and I was like, "Did you take it?" And she was like, "Nah." So that's somewhere. We dug up Juno's grave, see if there was anything in it. Nothing new. I know that sounds viable. You know, we're just. I was a little trying to just find shit to reason with. But let's see.
Man, I'm sorry I missed lore. Fuck.
I know. We had to make our own lore. It started when I was in Channel's bunker with Boryer, and I just started crying, bro. Damn, what this bitch just started crying. What the hell am I supposed to do? Because Channel has a thing in the bunker that says, "How can we save the world?" or something, or whatever. And I just started bawling. I started bawling. Hashtag, you know, in 2 different ways. And then I cried to Boryer about it. Got Boryer advice. Then I stopped.
When's Anara's NBA career?
I don't know, bro. She'd be real good if it was bawling with a W, bro. All this bitch do is cry. I think I've cried actually 10 times since 3 days ago. I shan't lie to you. And it's mostly in front of the same group of people.
PWAKAU, or they're just a basketball team.
Basketball AU. It's hey, you're the full coon squad in my house. Well, we were rubbing our brain cells together trying to come up with something. Because Anara fucking, you know. No, the reason we were in your house is because we were checking to see if the books were still there, because Juno had copies of the exact same books. We just wanted to make sure they weren't different. If you hashtag know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. But they were still there, obviously, and they're the exact same. I just was curious. It's so Jover, bro. Tears in my tears in my PWAK eyes, bro. It's so Jover.
Fuck my stupid Waka life.
I know, that's how I fucking feel. Oh my god, I hate this shit, bro. I need to live in the PWAK fanon universe. That shit's happy. Nothing bad happens in PWAK fanon.
I don't know. Pwak Fanon has some problematic ships in there. You gotta watch out for bad actors.
No, that's better than fucking we all die. Oh my god. No, I wouldn't be able to handle the PWAK shipping, bro. Man, it would go horrible. You can't ship channel with Mafia Man. It's fucking weird, bro. Ship their death. Channel X Mafia Man. Kill myself. I think Channel would agree.
How old is Channel?
It's like Nara's age.
I'm detecting a problematic age gap.
From a fucking 30-year age gap, bro. We're so good. Oh, whatever. It's like 20. It's grim as fuck. Telemon X Mafia Man. Toxic. Whatever the hell.
Telemon. Okay, Mafia Man doesn't even really fucking hate Telemon that much. It's like it's just kind of a bit. It's a bit. It's just a whole bit. He just Telemon's just not in on it. It's sort of Telemon. It's just him being an asshole.
Who the fuck item frame? Happy birthday. I don't know whose item frame that was, but it was on the ground.
Well, I actually put my bread in there.
No, it's okay for safekeeping. What's another problematic ship?
Gaia Exuvia.
Gaia X Exuvia, guys, trust.
Gaia X June is like extremely one-sided.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Bear is like Aero Ace, so there would be no reciprocation.
Exactly. When it comes to Exuvia too, every ship is.
But Gaia did really like, so that would be the only like chemistry possible.
Gotcha. I'm trying to think of the worst possible.
So it'd be Aero Ace Erasure, but you know what?
Yeah.
The fandom isn't.
Yeah, wouldn't you know that?
Wouldn't you
know that meta win?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What does that mean?
When your hotels.
Like I know what you're talking about, but also I'm very dearly confused. What do you mean? What do you mean? I am
Claire, we remember your hotels.
My hotel. What does that have to do with anything?
You're in a fandom that forgets that Alistair is ace. You're in a fandom that forgets.
I don't fuck in the fandom, bro. I just put on the cartoon and I watch it, and then I'm like, you know what? Sure.
I put on the cartoon. The angel guy says fuck for a fifth time this sentence. I close the cartoon.
Unfortunately, that is how I talk in real life, so it does appeal to me. It's annoying, but it appeals to me. Also, I'm a child and I like pretty colors on my screen, so.
We've got a real Vivsy Pop character right here.
Dude, yell at fucking Exuvia, bro. I know, bro. Watch is hell of a boss.
Shut the fuck up! I do it as a pastime.
Holy.
Dude, I don't draw fan art. I just watch it on YouTube and then I'm like,
I did not draw fan art. What the fuck are you talking about?
I drew fan art. I'm just saying you're implying that I've done more than just watch the show as well. I don't literally. Okay, reach a force pick. Like fucking in the fucking Alistair's in the middle, bro.
Why don't you just meet me in the middle?
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I haven't even watched the new short because I heard people were hating on it, and also I agree. So I don't want to watch it.
Uh-huh.
There's a new short? I didn't even fucking know about that.
There's a new short.
Exactly.
I don't catch up with the shorts, but I just heard it was needlessly violent. I'm not gonna. Okay. I don't like. I know they're both series are very
needlessly violent Vivsy content. Chai tea.
Well, you know, it's excessive in that one in the new
Chai tea.
Chai tea. Whatever. I'm not losing this fight with Emotech.
You're saying the same thing.
I know what chai tea means.
What do you mean I sound too familiar? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's poppin'? What's happening, boss?
This is the real most important plot to the world.
Yeah, fuck whatever just
I
happened.
know.
We
I know
gotta
you're
keep-
not about to say what I think you're about to say.
Oh god.
You would
Tell her, you
never.
keep typing. You keep typing, lab.
You'd never. Don't fucking punch me. Don't fucking punch me.
Yeah, don't worry about it, channel. Do not even worry about it.
Just in case.
Ugh. But anyways, Hawk's beautiful. You said you wanted to go play in the portal room? Why do you want to play in the portal room? You miss it? Okay. Someone's been in there, I can tell you that. Because the block is broken from where from the opening. And has been multiple times. Oh, has been.
I was gonna say, shut the fuck up. Do not say that. Do not do that. I knew you were gonna do it.
Okay, can't have a little whimsy. My eyes burn. I can't everything hurts, bro. My face
There's a pizza
hurts.
here.
Hey, you want a pizza here?
Okay.
I love that video.
My ears burn.
I can't fucking see shit, bro. Oh. Anara need a skin where she fucking ballin'. Fucking basketball jersey. Whenever I cry, I put on the ballin' jersey. Trust. Okay, you wanna go play whatever, with trucks in the fucking portal room? I don't know what that means. You have to understand. I understand you less than fucking like that one book Joshi showed me that was in a secret code. Like, I know that. I understand that better than whatever the fuck you just said to me at this moment.
That book
Oh my
was
God, I
100% understandable.
Why did Toothpick gag me?
Sells fucking ballin'. I got a Glock in my Rari. 17 shots, no 38. Hey.
Is everything
I'm
a
like,
fucking
yeah, she's
Dragon Ball
fine.
reference in your heart?
I love dragging balls.
I didn't get that. I didn't.
I love dragging balls.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. That's like my equivalent of okay, bored to it. Okay, let's go to the portal hole. Like, bro.
This is a elaborate plot.
Help. Okay. Let's wait for
Oh,
everyone to make sure
someone
Channel
added ladders.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago. That's been there for a bit.
Oh.
I don't know who did it, but that was also there, like, on top of the hole not being, closed. Because I went in there when it was open, and then I closed it, and then today it was open again, and I just didn't bother to fix it. Okay. Yay.
Can we get some more almost drowning in the chat?
Yeah. Channel OP and I went here, like, a while ago just to try and think of something. Try and think of a plan. But I don't know. Look where the hell that got us. Yeah, OP came here. I was showing everyone. Well, okay, the plan was to show certain people, and then I kept forgetting who I showed. So I was like, hey, I showed you the portal room, right? And they're like, what? And I'm like, okay, I'll show it to you. Duh. It's okay. We had a very semi-productive conversation. Clearly not productive enough to get anything to work. But, you know... Hey, we got Gaia. We got Gaia on the phone. Maybe, you know... Because we were so convinced that him was somehow lying to us, or just someone was lying to us, but...
Trust me, if you believe everybody can be lying at all times.
And that's something I've picked up on from you, I fear. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm not strong enough to continue to push her. I just felt bad after a while. I was like, I'm just running this dying woman in circles, and she's having a hard time catching up to me, and I just felt so bad. Because I truly, truly, truly hope she doesn't actually know anything, and she probably doesn't.
No.
But I hope to God someone's not lying to her. I didn't really think she was lying. I just feel like someone's lying to her. But I don't have proof. Because him decided to talk to one person, and that was it. So we can't really judge him based off of really anything else besides the one conversation.
You could try talking to him again.
Well, if you're able, like I might as well try. We were at the Lyceum again trying to get someone's attention, and according to Moonface, Lyceum's the best place to get in contact with him, and twice in a row that has not been the case. It's always been Gaia for me. And sure, maybe I'm not able to talk to him, but I feel like the issue is having just one person that can talk to the same entity. I feel like we need multiple people. I don't know, I just feel like that's where, I don't know, we can't just, because in a way that's a form of loneliness, is being the only person willing or able, you know, regardless, to talk to whatever it is. And I feel like I don't know, I'm not saying we've gotten a lot done with me as someone who can talk to Gaia, but I don't know, I'd like to think that's the case.
No, like I said, I don't...
It's nothing against you, I just don't... Because if he's lying, he's gonna continue lying to the person he did it to first. Assuming he's lying to you at all. He's just gonna keep doing it. Maybe he'll tell something different. Maybe he won't. Maybe someone else will be able to see something you weren't. I don't know. That's just the logic. I'm not saying it's reasonable, I'm not saying it's true. But...
Why do you think I include you guys? That's because I know that's true.
Yeah.
But I also know that they like playing on their terms. And that's a neutral statement, not a bad one, not a good one. Maybe it's a limit of power, maybe it's a type of control, I don't know, but they work singularly, and I don't think us begging and pleading is really going to change that.
We don't have anything else to do. Would you want me to just sit by and fucking come up with shit until something sticks? Because, you know, in 4 days I won't have a wall to throw it at. I'm trying. This was my last option, is asking someone who might know something more than us. We don't know shit. We don't know anything. The most I ever came up with was the eyes. Okay? And we're gonna find out last minute if that works. It's nice to have a backup plan. I thought I could get us one. The crystal didn't fucking get me anywhere. The resin maybe is a little suspicious, but I didn't get any answers out of that. Pale forest apparently means nothing, and it's still just as we were told. I don't know. Begging and pleading was my only option. Because I've been so fucking patient this whole time, I like to think. Or as someone has been patient waiting for something to happen, and I was just getting sick of waiting.
It's not like we can...
And now I know, at least now I know, after begging, that I would have been waiting for the rest of my goddamn life for anything. And at least it's over. At least I don't have to wait and hope. Now I just know. And I'm disappointed. And our only way out is the man who's never asked for help in his life, taking on things, going places that the earth herself does not recognize. And you think that's gonna end well? I don't want to be stuck with him at the end of the world when he does something to himself that is that he can't take back. I don't want to be alone, but I don't want him to be a shell of who he was masquerading as my father. Somehow that hurts more. Because in death, at least I know where he is. And if not, I just have to look at someone that I don't recognize with it all, so.
Honora, I think you'll just have to talk to Mafia Man about that.
Sorry, you give me a sec. I need to raise you. Can you say that again? I did not hear
I
you.
think
So
you'll just have to ask Mafia Man about that. I don't think asking other people is going to...
I didn't know until I asked other people what he was doing, because he doesn't tell me anything. He cares for me, I know that, but he cares too much to the point where I know fucking nothing about what he's doing. He could die tomorrow, and sure, he'd find a way for someone to tell me. But never in his life would he have let me prevent it or be there.
I don't know much about parents. I really don't. Yeah, but I do know that there is still time. You can still find him and maybe remind him that maybe I don't know, but there's also something I've kind of learned the most about parents. This concept of close-knit family. And I think it's probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever learned. But that doesn't mean that it's not heartbreaking as well. And it's that parents would do anything for their children. And I think that's just what's happening. And I want you to dissuade him. I do. I don't think anyone needs to hurt themselves in order to... I mean, it's the idea of needing to make sure you come out okay at the end before you start helping others. But I can't deny that at the end of the day, all of these people are self-isolating, and even to a degree I did too, because ultimately they loved the people around them. And that's what you need to fight, essentially.
The problem isn't getting him to stop. Gaia basically said our biggest hope is letting him do it, but making sure he's not alone. I tried asking her, how can he still... She said her advice basically was next time he shows up, make him stay, basically, or have him stay for a little while longer than he usually does. Make sure he's not alone. And I don't get how both can be true. How can he be working on a solution and be present with us? I was expecting, I don't know, one of us goes with him on whatever the hell he's doing. Because that makes sense. You'll have someone with you, you won't be alone, and you're doing what you were doing. But if he's here, he's not doing anything. And I trust that if there's a way, he'll find it. But I don't know how he's going to find it with other people. Because I'm probably the last goddamn person he would let go with him or let accompany him. Because he needs permanence. He needs, I feel, like he needs someone that's always there. Because if having a person there most of the time, some of the time, to do this with or do that with, we'd still have Juno. Because that would have meant he wasn't alone. But you can still be alone. And maybe I'm going about this all wrong. But if someone's always with him, never leaving his side, doing everything they can with him for whatever his cause is, then maybe he won't be so alone. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't know it could repeat. I didn't know there was something to fear, because he already went through what Juno went through. He was already alone once, and that's how he got to this point. I just didn't think it could happen again. That he wouldn't let it happen again. But he's never cared for himself. At least not more than me.
That's not true.
I want him to care for himself. Because sometimes I wish he was a little more selfish. See, he would keep throwing his life away, like around, tossing it around like it's something that can be disposed of. But no. He was the only person that taught me any semblance of selflessness, if only by example. And I'm grateful. But never did I think it would be the reason we die. So, I don't know. I just gotta find him, and it's just so hard to get through to him, because he doesn't accept help. Every time I ask if there's something I can do, there isn't for anything, not once has he asked me to do anything. And I know why, but I want to.
Then maybe
I want to do something to help.
stop asking.
But I don't know how to help him. I don't know how to just do it without asking, if that's, that's what you're implying, but I don't know what I can do. I'd have to ask him to know where to start. Gaia didn't even know, and she said the best person to ask was him, probably. Or maybe that was someone else, I can't remember, but...
What I mean is that, I know this is gonna suck to hear, okay? And this kind of sounds like the most lamest thing I could say right now. But I think the best way to help him isn't actually to help him on the physical side of whatever mission he's on, but to sort of remind him that he could lose it all. Because it's like you said, he's doing everything alone. In a weird way, I'm asking you to guilt trip your father. But
I gave him a heartstring.
But keep reminding him. A constant barrage of love and praise. Something that makes him realize that he wouldn't want to miss it.
It's hard to tell.
You're just gonna have to have faith. You love your
I'm
dad,
sick
don't you?
of faith. Gaia told me to have faith. I'm fucking sick of it. I had faith in myself. Now look at me. I'm fucking the same place I was before this all started. I had faith in people. I had faith in whatever spirits or entities are around us. And they're not doing anything to help us. I don't know. They can't, I know, but none of them have even tried, it seems. And I'm done.
So what do you want
I
to do?
I don't know. Because if I go to tell him, I gave him a heartstone the other day, but I just never know what to say.
You know it best when you write it down, right?
I don't know. I've written a lot of things down, and
But you said to me once that you best think while writing.
yeah.
Maybe.
But I don't know what I'd say that I haven't said 1,000 times. That he doesn't already know.
But something physical. Something real put in your hands. Maybe that would help.
I gave him the heartstone. That's physical.
Then it would compound. Then it would be 2 things he's missing. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's really easy, I think, to ignore one little bit of compassion, of love, of personhood. But it's really hard to ignore an entire inventory's worth.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be easy. It wasn't easy all the other times. And I wish I could help you. I wish I could do something, but you are the only person I think who could get through to him. And I think it's that drive, it's that special connection that I really don't understand, but you have it. You have it. And I think that's at least a little extra puzzle piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for right now, I don't think it's both good for ourselves and good for our health and good for productiveness to just sit here and lament. We should have some time to ourselves, not alone but together, to relax just a bit, okay? We've still got probably days, I don't know, but I think right now maybe a little bit of something nice could work out just right now. I mean, you have to get back to Chrysling, don't you? Inara, I will always be here. If you need something, I will be here. Same goes for all of you. So you don't have to shoulder this alone. Okay? I'm always here if you need to cry, and I'm always here if you need someone to yell at, or to, I don't know, I could always try sparring. I don't know, maybe we need to start training. But,
You know, a lot of us are pretty useless on our own.
no.
I mean, so a lot of us don't even wear armor.
So I'll make
I saw Toothpick die from an Enderman. So I don't think we're ready.
I don't think we ever will be. I think that's kind of the point with death.
I don't think it counts when it's imposed by something else's will.
I really
understand
don't
the sentiment.
think it's another will.
I take that however you want. I didn't necessarily mean sentient, just something.
If you're talking about the very nature of death itself, then I don't think anything really causes it. It's just something natural. Gaia has to die, so the world has to die. We all die eventually, even if Gaia somehow survived for the next, 500 years?
Yeah, that's my problem. We don't get any more time. Some of us barely get to see adulthood. And we just gotta settle. Cause what, this is it? This is all I get? I get to be... I don't even... have to be this forever.
Anara, you never know if you'll die tomorrow. And I know in a weird way that's sick and twisted. Because, we technically can't, or at least shouldn't, die before the end of the world. But even still, somehow, Juno defied that. And so we could all die at any point, at any time. Just like how...
At least then I wouldn't see it coming. It's just because I know it's coming. It's because I know my life is on a timer. I'm so fucking upset.
That's why it's okay to cry.
Because I wouldn't have time in the world to care if I died tomorrow. Because I wouldn't know it. But now I have to sit with the fact I'll never fucking age. I'll just have to live with that.
It's okay. Just cry it out. It's okay.
I'm done crying. All the same tears anyway. I'm just crying them all over again. I don't need to anymore. It's just not fair.
I know it isn't.
But the world isn't fair. Like I told One Piece. Nothing's perfect, but it's different when it's another person. But whatever. You guys want to go? Something knows we've been here. So, how lovely.
Oh, hold on. This way. I'm waiting for a channel. poor channel has to walk. Oh, shit. Enzyme?
Sure. Sure.
Sorry.
It's okay.
No, I wanted to talk to you.
Done a lot of talking today.
I know, but I mean... I don't mean about Mafia Man, or about... Or about, or about anything scary.
Hi, thank you. It looks great.
It looks great.
Thank you so much. Hi.
Hi, it looks great.
I love trees. Yay.
But I'm not talking about, any of that. I'm talking about, the two of us. And I guess, well, we've been fighting a lot recently. And, you know, it's because on the one hand, I see you devouring yourself, and I want to try and help you, because you're just miserable, and I don't know how to help with that. And I guess I've been making mistakes along the way, or I don't know, but I get how that can be frustrating when you have a friend who says they're your friend but don't quite know what to do to make it better. And beyond that, you've kind of opened my eyes, I guess, to the fact that sometimes I really don't know what I'm talking about. I try to be honest and open, and I know that I'm not the arbiter of knowledge or anything. I don't try to make myself to be that way, but every time you talk to me, it's like you're frustrated, and I get it. It's so stressful recently, and with your father, but that's all I'm gonna mention about him, and I guess I just wanted to make things clear that I'm not trying to hurt you. And you're my friend. You're my family, okay? And it's amazing what you have with other people. It's not that I could never understand it, but I just don't... It's not something I've grown up with or even really comprehended. And it's beautiful, and it's painful, and it's something that, of course, the overworld would embrace. But I just wanted you to know that you're still my friend. And I'm still here. Even if things get tough, or I say the wrong thing and if I don't know, but you are my friend. Okay?
Oh. It's that that gets me. It every time.
Sorry.
Every time I am in this scenario and I'm upset about the same damn thing, all anyone says is, well, you're great, you know, like everything's fine, we're friends, we're family, you know, whatnot, stuff like that. And I get it. I get the sentiment. I'm not mad that anyone's said that. I'm not mad at you for saying that. It's just I didn't think of you, of Xochi, of Opius, of Telemon, everyone else as family, as some of my best friends. I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be trying to save you guys. I'd take the opportunity to live and go with my dad or go by myself or, you know, whatever option's available. But it's because that I keep getting told that people care that gets me. Because I want people to continue to care about me. And I want to be able to continue to care about them without it just being, you know, me and my dad. And I guess what I'm saying is I'm glad you think of me as a friend. I'm glad so many people do. But that's at the root of all my problem. Because I want to be selfish. I want I I want to leave you all to because that's what's easiest, because I've always wanted to live. And that's the only way I'll get to live is if everyone else, give or take a few people, die. And I just wish I didn't care. And that's why you scare me. You care so much. And because of that, I've grown to care so much. You're who I want to be, in a weird way. You're who I aspire to be. But by virtue of wishing that I was different, you also represent everything I can't be. By wishing that I didn't have these friends and that I only had my dad, just so one decision I'll ever make in however much life I'm given can be made easier. I'd give up that, and I don't know if you would. Maybe you would. But the way I see it is, I don't know. I just wish I could be more authentically selfless. But all I know is how to be selfish and use it to masquerade as selflessness. Because I can say all I want. I can reason with myself. I can reason with my dad that choosing to go with him instead of dying with you guys is selfless. Because, well, at least we'll be able to carry your guys' memory on. You'll be remembered and you'll live on that way. And maybe that is something selfless to think, but it's more selfish than that. And I just wish
Inara,
I wish I didn't care so much.
it's okay
But I
to be
wish.
selfish in this instance.
Don't want to be.
It is... I know you don't want to be, and that's a sign of a good person, Inara. But in this case, this is literally life or death. And I don't think anyone, and especially me, would blame you. And I know it's really easy for me to sit here and say, make this choice. I know this. I know that it's probably really annoying. I get that I can be annoying with this, but I say this not because I think it's so simple, but as a reminder that I don't think anyone here would find it a personal insult, a personal slight, that if you found a way, that you should take it. Especially when you'll be with someone you clearly care about from the bottom of your heart. Inara, I ask this of you as a friend, but please, save yourself if you can. Because it would mean, at the very least, after all this, at least one of us got out. Not to carry our memory, or as a testament to the history here, or to give a message to Perry, or whatever. It's because I think the greatest thing to see is someone else alive and well. Inara, I want you to have this as a reminder that because I care about you, I want you to succeed. And moreover, I think it would just be such a shame for you to waste this opportunity. Just because you want to die with us. And I'm sorry I sort of changed your mind about things. I didn't intend for anyone to change their ways because of me or anything. I'm used to this idea of family as... it's really funny, but I've only ever known Shulkers from my city. And so I never got to experience this idea of friends outside the clan, where they aren't family, and I don't even see them often enough to make them family. Everyone else I'd ever known, I had grown up with, either watched hatched or died slowly of old age. I watched it all, and they were all family. And so it's my only frame of reference, and I came here, and it's so different. And so I tried to make sense of the chaos by applying what I knew. And I changed. You asked me a long time ago, or maybe it was just days, I don't know, maybe that's the same thing. You asked me what I'd learned that wasn't just from what I'd been taught and what I'd been raised with. And I want to say that I've learned that there's so much more to family. I've learned that there's so much more to love. It was the one thing I was naive about. And in a way, you opened my eyes for that. I want you to know that what you have with your father is special. More special than anything I've ever known. And maybe if things went on just a little further, I'd get to have that, but it's okay that I don't. It's okay that things are left unfinished. That's what life is. And Inara, I want you to live complete and full, because we are not going to. Besides that, yeah, there are a few who are as young as you, but you are our youngest. And I think out of anyone, you deserve to have a much longer life.
Thank you.
Life is complicated, Inara. Weirdly enough, I know that better than anyone, I think. But you can never take anything back. All you can do is keep striding forward. And Inara, it is so admirable that you want to take every step with measured action. To look at this world and do everything right now that you know. But you don't have to. Life requires nothing. You only do what you choose to. And in this instance, maybe it is selfish, maybe it isn't. But I don't think that matters. Not when your life is on the line. And not when there's so much burning bright in there. You love your father, and you love life, and I think that's enough.
I just don't know what I'd do if he can only save me. He said that'd be a possibility. Oh. I get the sentiment of living, but I don't want to be alone. Not after this.
If you go to the next world, Inara, I don't think you will be. Even if there is no Mafia Man or us, at the very least, you'll have Perry. And you know firsthand that she is a very good friend.
She is.
And who
Not too
knows, in
bad.
that new world, there could be more than just a handful of us. There could be hundreds, thousands, millions. Maybe you will be alone, but I really don't think so. And you have the guts, the smarts, the love in your heart to find it. Maybe that's corny, I don't know, but...
We're far past that point.
Inara, you are a beautiful, unfinished tapestry. The likes of which I have never seen before. And I think it would be such a shame for that weave to get cut off.
Yeah. I suppose you're right.
It's still your decision. And whatever you choose, know that I will be behind you for that.
Thank you.
Inara, I'll love you no matter what.
I love you too.
Now, you're going to use that love, and you are going to convince your father probably not to kill himself.
I hope so.
And even if not, that's okay too. The world isn't riding on your shoulders.
Yeah.
It's not riding on any of us. The world dies someday. I know that now. But that doesn't mean we have to.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I toggled my shaders and it wanted me to die, bro. I guess I have a hotkey set and I didn't realize. Okay. Thank you.
Of course. Oh, and, if you do choose to go, all I ask is just keep a lookout for Barry, okay?
Well, don't worry. Don't worry.
Yo! Looking good, Frills? Are you okay?
My goat.
Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, it looks awesome.
Wait,
Maybe a little at home.
maybe let me check. How much do you need? Yeah, I could give you 20. Give me a sec. I have 21. There you go.
Oh, wow.
What?
Mooblin still hasn't returned, that's all I'm saying.
I know. Yay! No worries. There we go.
Goopiness. Oh, my goopiness. Hope I made you cry.
I've been crying, bro. My eye, I look like I've done drugs. I shan't lie to you. My eyes are so red.
Oh,
I
brother.
cried. Okay, I cried in front of Warrior and Channel. Then I cried in front of Gaia. And then I started crying again when you showed up. And then I cried again at the portal room, and then I cried again at the beach. So 5 times I've cried today. So
Bro,
yeah,
you're dehydrated at this point.
I know. Yeah, I need to take a swig, bro.
You want to come with me to Apple?
Sure. Let me just grab a book and quill, which I don't have already made. So I have a book in there. Ugh. Let's take my journal for funsies. I can't write in this, but. And assuming you'll have stuff. Let me just put shit in my under chest, see if I have any room. I have exactly 2 things. I'll put the Juno books in there. Okay. Okay, thank you, Toothpick. If you need anything, I'll just yell at me. Yay! Oh, God.
Apple. I know how these work.
Oh, God, bro. Oh, sorry. I was reading. I was reading. Discord.
Ow.
Ugh, okay. Under chest. I'm just gonna go look at my under chest again. Ugh. And what donut? Probably that. I don't need that. And I certainly do not need that. I guess that will work. Oh, okay. Okay, can I borrow some feathers and ink, perchance?
Yes. Hold on, let me out of my pond.
Or if you just have a book of quill, that's also fine.
Why is my ink sacs in here? Because they're supposed to be outside. But my feathers definitely are anyway, so I should. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be. That's stupid. There you go.
Thank you kindly.
The streets ain't gone. streets and God.
Cereal. Behold, 1,000 cereals. I collect cereals. It took me 9 years to collect the cereals. Yum, yum, cereals. Good. Congratulations. Shut up. Sus. Fuck Steven Universe. Behold.
Oh, it's so Joker, bro. My ass hate writing. Okay, let's check Discord. Maybe Discord has some answers.
Wanna go to Telemon's? Telemon's there.
Sure, I just need, I don't know, I need to, like, think of shit to write. That isn't, please do not kill yourself. Please don't kill yourself, bro. I will kill my bro. Need to pull my poetic shit out on him. Maybe that will work.
Knock knock.
Sorry, that's the door. That's the doorbell to me.
Hi. Sorry, I got in accidentally.
Fucking contraption. Hello? Why are you in there, bro? Free my guy. She did nothing wrong. Go, my bug.
Yeah. It's very nice.
Except I can open it, which is... Ugh.
So,
You know, I'm kind of trying to distract myself from writing a letter that says, Dad, don't kill yourself, please. So, you know, I kind of am avoiding doing that. Oh.
besides, I wanted to visit Chris.
Thank you, dearest. I am underage, though. Thanks, One Piece. Do you want your wine back? Thank
Hello,
you.
Chrisling. Hello.
I can't fucking drink this. Whatever, it's fine. I'll wait till I'm hungry. I haven't been hungry in like 10 years.
Aw,
Where am I go at?
Chrisling.
Over yonder. Damn, it's just us, bro. It's always just us. Oh, won't speak of James. Ugh. That's my goat, James. It's always a party when James is online.
What the fuck?
I don't know what I was trying to do. I'm gonna be actually honest with you. So now my spawn is set on your baby's bed. Trust me, I'll go home. I didn't mean to climb into your baby's bed. I got confused. I was trying to flip this up and then I didn't click it. I'm gonna be so real with you. And yeah. I am still I'm sorry. I pounced on your child.
Hold
He's
on.
fine. He looks a little flat.
Is there a thing in here? No.
Broke as hell. I have Joe's special mixture in there.
Oh, well, I was saving this for in case I ever got the ability to get endstone to farm it. But I think it would be very nice to give you this.
What you give them, bro? I'm nosy. Oh, the fruit.
A fruit from my world. The last one. I think Chrisling should get to enjoy it.
Fucking their baby gonna teleport, bro. Where's he gonna go? Where they're gonna go, bro? I'm just saying that's what chorus fruit does. It teleports you. It is a very nice gift. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Christening. Perchance that's a good idea. I know, the 2 sets of doors, just extra safe. No, there is. Go this side, this side. There's a button on that door. Yeah, there you go. Oh, my brain. Okay. Maybe I'll get the inspiration next to Chrisling. Dad, please don't kill yourself. It's a very awkward letter to write, bro. Damn, I don't want to fucking do this. Damn, bro. Oh, this is almost as worse as having a talk on the fucking VL stage in front of Sans. I know, but Exuvia said that I said that I like writing better. And right now, I'm kind of wishing I didn't say that.
You don't have to. I just said
I
that
want
it was another option.
I know. But I feel like this way I can't cry as hard if I write it down.
Exactly. You're always complaining about that.
Maybe he doesn't. You know, he's seen me cry plenty of times, but maybe... You know, I don't know. That's kind of... You raise a good point. The crying might be necessary.
That's true. I'm just saying it also could help organize your thoughts. You can have a script and still cry.
Dad, you look like I have to pull up the script, bro. Dear Dad, do not kill yourself. The definition of suicide is... Oh my god, bro. I'm usually good. You should see my letters to Kitty. They're very, very poetic.
Actually, don't look at them. But you know, that would make me cry. Okay. Well, you guys also have love letters, so we're both in the same boat. I think I'm very poetic, but mine are cool. Yeah, you haven't even read mine. Mine are goaded. I shan't lie to you. Okay, well, only one of us has read the other's letters, and stop. I don't want to write this damn book, but I do. Chrisling, write the fucking ChatGPT. I get Chrisling to write the book for me.
Do not do that.
Chrisling, write the book.
Oh, I have some already.
Your baby's not literate. Okay, fine. Oh, let's just write it like a script. Thank you, goat. Thanks, every goat, for letting me sit in your house. Oh, is it channels tunnels? You shouldn't have let her build the tunnels. Well, I can't control what she did. Yeah, none of us can control what she does. She kind of does that on her own. At least she didn't make a labyrinth.
Hi, and well, gray, and we're boy. How are you? holding up? Against everything. I wasn't there for the conversation you had with Gaia, but even if you didn't learn anything, I surmise it was important. I know. I'm glad you two have come to a sort of agreement, even if it's not the way things were. Well, I don't know. You just seem happier. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm just glad you two could come to an agreement. Even if it's not the same as it was before. You look happier.
Sorry I got on your bed, Crystalline. That really was my bad.
No shit. I'm just gonna go somewhere for a bit.
I'm apologizing to your baby.
I was going the right direction. God damn it. Hello? Is anyone there? It's the wrong phase of the moon, so moon phase probably won't show up, but I'm just asking for anyone. Gaia, I know it probably takes a lot to talk again after that, so I understand if you don't want to talk, but really I'm more interested in talking to him. Nothing? No one wants to talk? Hello? Trust me when I say I don't really have many planned words. I just want to talk. I've accepted that we're gonna die. At the very least, I will. I know that now. I know that we're probably not able all on our own to do anything. Not in the way we want to, anyway. So this isn't really about that. It's beautiful. Look, if none of you trust me anymore. I understand. I do. I pretty explicitly went against orders given to me. But, well, originally I did it because I thought the end of the world was coming. And in a way, well, it still is. But on that final day, I thought the sun would only rise once more. I thought it wouldn't really matter. And as for the subsequent days, well, then it became a question of how we got more time. And how can we get more? And that's something I couldn't do alone. Especially when I was advised I couldn't be alone. And so I ask, humbly, that even if you don't want to speak to me again, that at the very least we have one last talk. Not even for closure, but just so I get to hear one last time. I guess not. No. No, Inara's safe right now. Which means I'll just sit here. I've got nothing better to do. Whatever. I'll still stay here. Or, whatever. If it hasn't happened yet, then... Oh, hi Jay.
Hello. I was going to Boar's to see if they have any chorus fruit for me to steal.
Chorus fruit?
Yeah, making wine.
You're making what?
Wine.
Oh, no, they're not going to have chorus fruit.
Oh yeah, fuck, I'm stupid. I forgot about the... Yeah, because we haven't got to the end, that's why. Alright.
Yeah, sorry, I have to go this way. I'm gonna run you over. If you
So I
need
just
chorus
can't
fruit
make all
wine,
wines.
though,
That's good.
here.
Yeah, I want to be able to make it though.
Why?
There's a banner that you get if you make all the wines. I just feel like that'd be a fun achievement.
Oh, can I have that back then?
Hopefully, just having it.
Like at
Maybe
one
just
point.
having it will count.
I mean,
Oh, it says collect. Okay, wait, hold on. One of the things says collect all wine variants in the achievements.
so yeah, as long
Uh,
as you held
wait.
it, you'd probably be fine.
Okay, that's good.
Could I have
Now
it
I'm
back
gonna see
then?
where ever. What'd you say?
Could I have it back then?
Alright.
Sorry,
Where'd you get it?
the church.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, no one's gonna have chorus fruit, bro. Only I had chorus fruit, and I have already turned it into wine.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm going to Apple, so
I am as well.
yay!
Yeah, I was just-
For soon we're away, here in my garden of shadow. Rest not, dear children, for soon we're away. Here in my garden of shadow.
Attempting it isn't something you should be doing alone. And you're not alone. I'm here. I can help you. I can do anything. And I talked with Gaia about how frustrated I was that I have never been able to help you. 19 years you've helped me, and not once can I repay it by doing something. It's always just, I'm good on my own. I want to do something. I don't care that I'm enough. I'm enough to make everything worth it. I want to show you that it is worth it and that I'm thankful.
What is it?
You've never trusted me to help you do anything. Look at what I don't know, like, sure, I've had a bunch of people helping me, but I've done a lot of stuff. I've traveled the world, I've gathered the eyes, I've got netherite armor. I fought the Wither, albeit with Exuvia's help. Like, you know, I found the portal by like with a few other people. I've gone to the Nether alone, even though that's really terrifying. I fought my way through hordes of zombies and skeletons and all that to try and find anything that might be able to help us. And that's not good enough. I know it's, if I had to assume, it's protection, it's whatever you want to call it, but sometimes a child should be allowed to do anything for their parent. I feel. Even if only a couple times. No.
You have a point.
Yeah. I don't want you to become something unrecognizable. Someone I don't know. Someone that me at like 8 years old would refuse the hand of if you offered it. I want her to look at you and jump into your arms. I don't want her to be scared of you. I don't want to be scared of you. I don't want to... And frankly, if you find something that does work, but only for the two of us, I don't want to be stuck in eternity with someone who only looks like my father. I want you there. I don't want just your shell. I don't know. Gaia, when I asked if there was anything I can do to help you, it's to make sure you're not alone. And if you'll let me, I'll make sure... I'll be by your side always. I've always wanted to. I wanted nothing more since I was a kid. And, you know, maybe I have some more ambitions now, but... if it's coming down to it just being back to the two of us again, then that's how it'll be. And if I'm going to listen to anyone's advice, I'll listen to a goddess's. Because she knows.
That's good thinking.
Yeah. And she cares about you, so it's not like she doesn't have your best interest in mind. At least I hope so. I guess that's what this is all about. It's just me trying to, you know, hammer it into your head. I know, you know, I've said I love you. I've said that, you know, I've written things, I've done things, I've drawn pictures when I was a kid. But I just want you to really fucking like nail it into that hat-covered head of yours that for some reason now has hair. You're letting your hair peek out a little bit. That...
it's just, I haven't really had the time to shave it.
Yeah, I know you've been busy. But I just want you to get it through that thick head of yours that you're not alone and I'll always be here. And if you find a way to save us, then it'll just be me and you for a while. And you can't do anything by yourself when it's just the two of us. You kind of have to include me. At least I'd hope you would. my thoughts are all over the place. I have it written down and I'm already off script, but I don't... Because what's the point of you finding a way to save both of us if it's just me you're really looking out for? I want you to look out for yourself, too. And if you find a way, there's two options. Either, or there's three, but, one's a little lofty. You save me, you save us two, or you save everyone. And those first two seem the most probable, and what's the point of reaching for the stars to get both of us if you're just gonna metaphorically kill yourself to to even achieve it. Because I'm going to spend eternity with you. I want it to be you. I want it to be my dad, not whatever you become as a result of whatever it is you're doing. You can visit me as much as you want. You can ask me anything. You can ask anything of me. I'll do anything. I feel like I'm prepared as, ready as I'll ever be for any fight, any challenge, any quest, any, anything that you could possibly want of me. I'm here, and I'm never gonna leave you if I can help it, but you have to promise that you'll never leave me either. Because if I'm in it for life, you're in it for life too. And,
we can be for lifers.
We could be for lifers. But only if you really commit to that and you start keeping yourself in mind. Or at least keep in mind the fact that I don't want you to hurt yourself more than you already have been hurt. So, just... I woke up in my new Bugatti. That's how it fucking feels right now. Oh, I'm fucking killing myself, bro. Okay. I need water. I've had so much, bro. I'm so dehydrated. Right now, I'm fine, surprisingly. But I think I don't think I physically can cry anymore. But we'll see. But if it takes some twisted logic, for you to care about yourself, then that's what you gotta do. If you gotta think of me thinking of you to care about yourself, then that's just fine. But hurting yourself is not what I would want, even if it means I get to live. Because life is nothing without you. It's never been anything without you. I don't even know what it would be like. And I'd be out learning all on my own. And then I'd wait for the next world. And have to find someone who can. Or maybe I'll just have to grow up and be that for someone else. But I've never been alone before, and I don't really want to start now. So you have to promise to me that we will be for lifers, if that's what you want to call it, that you'll ask for help if needed, that you will never isolate yourself, because I am never burying my father. I don't want to do that. And I know that's how it usually goes, but I don't want to. Not so soon. Not if we can help it.
I don't plan on dying anytime soon, so.
I know you don't plan on dying, but Juno did never plan on dying, but you know what he did plan? Being alone, isolating himself, so every burden could be its own, and hopefully, if that book is anything to go off of, maybe his death would mean something for us. If it could save us in some way. Just because Juno didn't plan to die didn't mean he wasn't planning to self-destruct. No one wants to plan that. You just need to be careful. I'm not saying it is happening, but if Gaia is concerned about you, what you're doing, then I think you better fucking listen to her. Because she could barely talk. But she spent what time we spent together at the Lyceum in her, I don't want to say dying breaths, but close to it. Telling us to look out for you. To make sure you don't end up like everyone else before you. Like her, like Juno.
I knew she still had a soft spot for me.
Yeah. And you gotta listen to her. She's an old lady. She knows what she's talking about. She would know, I feel, what it's like more than anyone to be alone. She knows what it does to you. And I know I sound like a broken record, and I've done this plenty times today, but if you're going to take anything away from that, it's that a goddess told us to make sure you're not alone. And I'm not going to leave you alone until you're the most, so you have everyone on you, surrounding you, constantly pestering you, until you never know peace if that's what it takes. Just ask for help. Ask me for help. I'm grateful that you've protected me my whole life, and that you continue to do so. But let me do the same thing for once. Look out for you. You promised to not die, but I hope you also promise to stay yourself and remain with us as much as you can, while also achieving whatever it is you've set out for. And if that requires asking us for help, then, well, I'm the first in line. So.
I swear on my, what's the word? My, not right to be. Would it be right to be? Maybe.
Maybe. It's usually not your life, but, we're already playing with that a little bit too much.
I swear on my right to be called Mafia Man, because, that's kind of a privilege.
Yeah.
That I will stay being the same father you've always known, for the most part, for the rest of all of our lives. Mostly yours. That's,
At this point, I don't know. But,
nobody tell them, but the rest of them are all chopped liver. You couldn't care less. Blah, blah, blah.
She said you care, even if you wouldn't. If you rather, you wouldn't care a little bit.
Okay, well.
She seems to know you a little better than you'd care to admit.
She's senile. What does she know? Whatever.
I don't know. She seemed pretty coherent to me. But
I'm not senile. I'm not even 50. I'm not even middle-aged.
Well, I'll hold you to it. And
Please do.
I wouldn't care to doubt you, because last time I did, I almost cried. Because you seemed really upset about that. So again, if you gotta stay the same for me, then just think of how much I care about you. And sorry, the fucking skin, bro. Skin fucking tweaked out.
What happened?
No, I think it's literally just my Modrinth, but your skin tweaked out a little bit. It's okay. It wasn't looking that hard. But just caring about me also means caring about yourself, is I guess what I'm trying to say. So you do your best out there, and thank you, and please, oh my god, ask for help, if not of me, ask it of Telemon if you hate him so badly. Or,
Fuck you, Telemon. Telemon, come here.
Damn.
Come on.
No, oh god, please stop it, please.
I had to do it once.
I've
got a chronic illness.
You got a chronic illness that can only be solved by hitting Telemon. I know.
I've got a little bitch disease. Can only be solved by slapping a little bitch.
It's fatal in some cases, but he's immortal, so he has to live with it for the rest of his life. But
me and Telemon are like the same height, so if you ignore the little bitch thing, that doesn't matter.
But take whoever you want, ask help of whoever you want. I'd want it to be me. But if you don't want to risk anything, then if talking to anyone here or on the other teams has been evidence of anything, they'd be more than willing to help you. Maybe not Channel, but maybe Exuvia. Maybe until I wouldn't do that to Talmon. Maybe OP. She can find her heart in it somewhere. Xochi, Warrior. There's a lot of people I feel that would sympathize with not necessarily the horrors of what you're going through, but can be there to remind you of what you're fighting for. Because, you know, you're not the only parent or child here. You got OP, a parent and a child. Telemon, a parent. Warrior.
I bet Telemon laid the egg.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Chicken boy.
Okay.
Thing. Chicken them.
Hey, you know, if it keeps the mood light, then it, you know, it do whatever you need to. Figure all you want. But yeah. Exuvia ain't a parent or a child of anyone, like, in particular. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Like, my point is like, OP's the kid of Warrior, Warrior's a father to Kelly, and OP, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you need help, ask it of someone who might sympathize or understand. I'd want it to be me, but if you don't want to risk that, I won't blame you. But ask for help in whatever way you feel like you need it, and maybe in ways that you feel like you don't. So whether that's just presence, because Gaia will seem to be insisting that presence is all you needed, and maybe that is true. You're very capable on your own. You're very... what was the word she used? I'm not passionate, but it was very,
Persistent.
persistent, yes. Very persistent.
She loves
I
using
know...
that word.
Yeah. So I know you can do it on your own, but just... Oh, I just keep repeating myself, but it's okay. It's okay. We're getting through it. Just ask for help in whatever way you need it. And most people will be willing to help you. I can at least speak for myself in saying I will. I hope you'll take it. Because you really can't tell Gaia that she's wrong. Can you? And
Yeah, I've tried. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah. And even if you tried, I'd find you at the end of the earth and pester you till you grew more gray hairs, but...
That's why I like to keep it down. To keep it almost shaven completely off.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure.
I don't have to look in the mirror and remind myself, huh, you know, I am a little old.
Hey, you know, stress also does it, so you're not that old. Going through a lot. But... Yeah. Just...
You should see me without the freaking hat on. You won't, ever.
You won't have,
Yeah.
but... I can dream, yeah. He's not bald, he has hair on the back of his head. Also, he hasn't time to shave. See, I'm glad I brought you guys, because otherwise I think this would be a very dismal conversation. I hope he's not bald on the top of his head. But... yeah. So... I don't know, thanks for letting me say this, saying two things at you. Okay. Over and over again. I don't know. I was gonna write this down in a cohesive letter, but I feel like, you know, words are gonna mean a little bit more, like if I speak to you directly, so maybe if you can see my face, that'll maybe convince you a little bit more. So, if you can, gun for the option that saves us both, because if I can't have the perfect world where everyone lives, then that's the next best thing.
Y'all chill with dying?
I don't think they're necessarily chill with it, but
I've come
Yeah,
to terms
they've-
with it.
Y'all
Come to
down for
terms.
dying?
If you can manage it, which I know you probably can, it would be great if you could save them. Also including Telemon. That statement does include Telemon.
Yeah, I know it would include Telemon.
But
I would
you know,
say I would bring you to the next world just so that I can keep on bickering at you.
yeah,
But also
So-
your husband, so you don't kill yourself.
goes both ways. But so that's the perfect
I'm
world.
very-
But you know, that's the least I'll settle for. Is you being alive. Okay. I'm surprised you are after all the shit you do, but I don't know. I don't know, when we had to go to the church thing, we had to confess a bunch of okay. Just promise not to. You gotta promise not to, bro.
It's not killing myself. The fire is like nothing to me.
I don't know. When we did the church thing, we had to confess
I feel
a
no
lot
pain.
of
Can you say the same?
quite the opposite, I feel. But at the church trip, we had to confess a lot of things to clear our consciences, and that made me feel a whole lot better, even though I didn't have a whole lot, and I hope it made whoever did participate feel a bit better.
Oh, is
I know
that
it-
why I wasn't allowed in?
No, we did the confessions outside of the church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why you weren't let in. I just don't know if they like you.
They probably don't like me.
It wasn't very spectacular. There was just Moonface.
Did you see him
and
in
Pear.
there?
I saw Moonface, which I've talked with Gaia, and that's not the same thing. So, no.
Damn.
I saw Pear. Why? I saw someone. I saw Exuvia talking to Perry.
Which moonface was it? Was it the moonface that has like the hole in the top of its head, like the corner? Because that one I know really well. That one I knew.
Does that one talk?
It talked to me.
Okay. Because the one, I know there's some that don't talk and there's some that do. The one that was with us talked to us and then made us food. So I don't know that. I didn't really look at its
No,
head.
not that one. Not that
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I didn't look at its head very closely. But that was the only people there. I think Gaia said that. I wish I had the most awful memory, but she said something to the effect of, I think it's because he was so weak with grief and spread so thin amongst the moon faces that he just couldn't. He didn't want to, or he couldn't bear to be at the church when we got there. So he was supposed to be. Juno's journal kind of says that him is supposed to be at the church as well.
Maybe he was there and you guys just didn't like find
He just didn't. Yeah, maybe he just didn't show up. Maybe, because he only started talking to us after the church trip, so maybe that's what did it. But yeah, she said I guess he was just too weak or too.
I mean, I probably also wouldn't want to show my face to a bunch of hooligans if I was about to like lose what was effectively my daughter.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel so bad for Gaia. I yelled at her because I thought, well, not yelled, but I was very close to it because I thought someone was lying to us that, this just isn't fair. None of this is fair. And I feel like someone had to be lying. Him had to be lying to her, or Gaia had to be lying to us, or someone had to be lying to him. God forbid, And maybe I'm just easily deceived, but talking to Gaia, I felt so terrible about even thinking it. I don't even know if I said it to her. I hated thinking it of her, thinking it of him. Despite him telling Exuvia that he wanted nothing more than to help Gaia, but there's nothing he could do. I wanted to believe he was lying because he can do anything he wants.
You really can't.
But he can lie.
That's true, but what would that do?
Force us to play our role. I don't know.
What would he gain from us dying? Besides maybe a sick pleasure, but...
I don't know. I didn't get that far. Because when you're desperate, you kind of don't think that far ahead. I was angry. Boyer gave me Juno's books, and I was reading them and trying to look in between the lines where there was nothing there. I looked under... OP looked under Juno's grave. There was nothing new. Portal room was the same. And I was just going in circles thinking, maybe Exuvia got lied to, maybe Gaia lied to us, that the pale forests, the creaking are somehow something that we shouldn't be hurting, at least not all of it. I don't know. And I don't know if I care anymore. Because now I'm just right back where I started. And sick of it. I'm sick of going in circles, doing things over and over again with no real end. I just felt bad because you extended Gaia's life to find a way, and what if we don't? She said she was fine with the time she got, the extra time, but I felt bad because I don't think anyone's ever, not to compare her to an animal, but, you know, no one ever gives the advice, yeah, you're sick dog, keep it alive for a few more days so you'll feel better about yourself, or so you can maybe find a doctor that can do something. It's just selfish. And sure, it'd be worth it if you did find a doctor that could do something, and yeah, you don't have to put down your dog, but, or, you know, something else will happen, but I don't know.
I think that that's kind of a false equivalency, because, I mean, in this scenario, it's not just, oh, putting down the dog, but it's like, if you put down the dog, 20 other dogs will die.
I guess so, but
The dog that's life is like conjoined with like 20 other dogs. 500
just-
dogs.
I just,
500 cigarettes.
I don't know, I just,
God, I wish.
I felt bad.
I'm joking. I'm sorry. I've been sober for 10 years.
No cigarettes right now, bro. I don't know, I just felt bad. You know, like, she assured me it was fine. Maybe it was. I don't feel that way. But whatever. So, where was I going with this? I was going somewhere with this. I forgot. I forgot. Cheering emoji.
Yay!
I love that image. I forgot how, like, giant fucking smiley face, bro. But I'll come up with something. Give me a sec.
You don't have to keep speaking.
No, I do. I do gotta keep speaking, bro. Because I was
Damn!
so
Oh my god, you've been going for hours, bro.
I've been going for 30 minutes, bro. Not even.
No, just all day.
Yeah, all day. All I do is
You've had like
Oh my God.
8 monologues.
All I do is win, no matter what. No money on my mind, and I just can't stop.
Just.
I do
Don't-
want to. I'm doing my part.
What is it?
Don't-
Millionaire Bubba Kush?
Don't give my dad alcohol. Oh, don't. He's been sober for 10 years.
From
Well, I've
cigarettes.
been away from cigarettes for 10 years. I've been sober for
I
about
know. Oh, I know. Fucking hate this shit, bro.
I'll save that for later. You never know. You might need that.
But, oh, I know where I was going with that. No more monologue, but yeah, I guess my entire point somehow in there was the point that I guess. Can you tell us what you're doing? She couldn't.
So, like, I'm like doing some cool stuff. I'm totally not making deals.
You
try
know,
and
you don't
secure a
need
slot.
to. You don't need to do that. She already told
Totally.
us you were making deals with things,
Yeah,
so you know.
I figured you did.
Yeah. So. Why, how, who, what, if you can answer any of
Don't
those.
know who. Kind of a disembodied voice. I try not to pay attention to it too much. I think it's like a creature beyond my comprehension, kind of like
Okay.
Cthulhu, but not at all. But yeah, we're working things out slowly,
What's
very
I'm-
very slowly.
I'm like restraining myself to monologue at any given time, but because I realized I did do it a lot today. Can you tell? If you can't tell us, that's fine. But what was the deal for, at least vaguely, if you can?
So
Even do
the initial deal was I give up my entire life to secure one person a slot. But I said that's outrageous. I'm not doing that shit. I ain't falling for that shit. And so
Yeah, you
we're
better. You
working-
better. I would have killed you.
we're working it out.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm
Okay.
trying to get 2 slots and also trying not to have to die for it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
This guy really seems to care for the sentimentals, so I might have to sacrifice something.
yeah, but not yourself, because that's the one thing that I think I'll kill you for. Before it gets you, I'll get you first.
That's
So.
fair. That's fair.
So. And
Hold to that.
well, not
Thanks.
if you make the right decision.
Yeah.
So I trust you're persistent. You'll find something that works. I know there's got to be something.
I always find something. I'm a persistent person.
Yeah. I don't know. If there's anything you can give up, just I don't know. Maybe I can give up something, but I don't have a whole lot, to be honest. But, not that I would ever ask this, but just as a hypothetical, when would the person's life be taken? If someone were to be like, okay, this person for these 2 people, or whatever. Like, these 2 people living. Would they die right away? Would they die?
It's pretty much at the time of the deal. It's like a transaction. So one thing
Okay.
happens and I get a slot. It's kind of like buying tickets to a concert. Like, yeah, you have to
Okay.
forfeit half your fucking soul and all your life savings to buy one ticket in the pit, so you can get a concert ticket in like 2 months.
Yeah. Gotcha. I just didn't know if it was like someone could offer and then they'd die, with the rest of the world anyway, and because that's when technically it would take effect for whoever you save. But yeah, I didn't think so. How do you know you can trust this thing? Unless it's just like a gut feeling.
I don't know, but you know what? I've never made a bad deal in the past.
Okay, I'll believe you. Well, thanks for being open with that. There you go. We're getting somewhere. Nowhere fast, but somewhere.
It's getting late.
It's getting late.
It's midnight.
Oh, the fucking creaking! The fucking creaking, bro.
Oh.
Aw, that's kind of cute.
I love catching up with them. We had this whole thing at college. You should have seen it. Well, no, you shouldn't have, but it happened.
Yeah. Was there something you were saying before you saw?
Do
him?
not remember.
Okay. I don't know. You're talking about it's getting late. I don't know if that's. Father like daughter. I don't remember.
I'm old. I'm old. I gotta go to bed at like 7 p.m.
It's way past 7 p.m. I think.
What can you do?
Well, if you need to go to bed, go do that. Go save the world or whatever it is. Dads get up to. So.
Always make it a comeback.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else y'all need from me before I
No. Should be
hop
good.
out? Who are you after? Who are you after?
I don't think it's me. I feel like
Everybody look away. Yeah, I think it's you, Telemon.
Oh, base.
I guess the creaking just really loves guys that you can't see the eyes on.
I guess so. Probably because he has too many, maybe.
Also because he doesn't like being looked at, so...
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Just...
Telemon, stop trying to kill him. It's not gonna work. Telemon.
Telemon, you have no armor
Telemon.
on. Telemon, you actually have no armor on.
Telemon.
Telemon, you have no armor on.
Telemon, I don't care how many hearts you have. I understand that you want an epic battle against one by one at the sword fights on the heights. Telemon. Telemon. Stop.
Telemon. There you go.
Anything else anybody needs from me?
No.
That was it. Thank you for bearing with that. Oh.
I mean, I guess if you manage to talk to him at all, just tell me I'm looking for him. That's really it.
Sure. I have never spoken to him before, but I will let him know.
Yay.
Yay.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Farewell.
I will see you all, hopefully later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
If you see me again and I'm missing like an arm or a leg, don't even worry about it. Assume the deal went through.
As
I
long
can
as your
make
soul
you
is
another
intact,
leg.
I'm
Please
okay.
please keep your
Copper
soul
doesn't look-
intact.
Copper doesn't look good on me, Loki.
I can make it out of something else.
Your
I'm
soul
alright.
intact. If you're not your arm, keep your soul, please.
I'll keep my soul. That's the
And
one
your
thing I won't give up.
Okay, thank you.
That and my hat. I would never give up my hat. That would be evil.
And your life.
That's like that. I feel like if I gave up my hat, that would be worse than giving up my soul because my hat is like
so,
my life.
So just pretend anything, any like bad deal is just asking for your hat. And
Yeah,
it's
she is
automatic
right.
no. So.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye. I'm gonna hop off too. I need to
I don't
take a
wanna kill
shower.
herself,
I have
bro.
work tomorrow.
Employed? Actually employed.
Okay. Okay. Mr. fucking, John, I'm on PWAK 9 hours a day, every day.
Yeah. This is my job,
I'm making
bro.
money, bro.
Okay, I have so much money in my bank account. so I
Okay,
don't
John
even need to work.
Rich.
I'm not even that rich, bro. I am such a low spender. I
Secure
do
the
not spend
bag,
money.
real.
Secure the bag, bro. The most recent time I've spent money is commissioning art. I should commission Mafia Man and Anara art. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I might need it. I need one of the stupid morons in this server to do it for me. I will pay you $1 million.
$1 William.
Who wants $1 William? I will give you $1 William to draw them. Happy and not fucking actually depressed. No, when I saw the fucking the Mooblin art, I almost like threw up and died. The PWAK 2, where no one say it. If you say it, yeah, you will die and you will go to hell.
Oh, but it want us so bad.
No, I know the fucking where she's like, no, that's my goat-in-law, bro. Oh, because there was the whole thing where Mafia Man and we went like she cooked for us, and I'm like, oh. OP! My fucking mortal enemy, bro. Oh. I'm glad there's no PWAK 2. I think I would be the most depressed fucking moderator ever.
No, you can have joy and fun and laughter. Don't worry about it.
Well, you saw the fucking Mooblin shit? Where she looked so defeated and she fucking hates everything? She was serving cunt, but at what cost? Oh, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna head off. Bye-bye.
Bye, goat. Bye, goat. Bye-bye.
Alright, gang. Yeah, that was slightly longer than I thought. I was on for a lot longer than I thought.